So today on W&L Review, we will be reviewing a TV show or series and a movie. And those TV show and movie is Downton Abbey, the series, and Downton Abbey, the movie. And with that, I will let my daughter start off.
Okay, so Downton Abbey, the series, is a very good drama series. So if you like dramas and stuff like that, you'll really like the show, in my opinion. It is a British show, so if you like British shows, then you'll like this, or even if you don't, I think you'll still like it if you're into dramas. There's a lot that happens. It's kind of crazy.
Yes.
There will definitely be moments where you will be very mad or sad or all of the above. But in all, I think it's a really good show, and if you haven't watched it, you should. I'll let my mom tell you what she thinks.
Downton Abbey, the series, it starts off at the beginning with them getting news from one of their relatives who was on the Titanic. So this kind of tells you the period is in the early 1900s. So it's got that period piece type movie type feel. It is British. So if you like things like Pride and Prejudice or Sense and Sensibility, things like that, you will like this show. It does have a lot of ups and a lot of downs. A lot of, there are moments when you cry. There's moments when you laugh. There's moments when you just want to wring somebody's neck because they just are big meanies. And but it is a show that you could watch with your entire family. There is no language. There are some scenes or some things that are touched on in the series that may lead to some questions for some people, for some young people. It doesn't really say specifics, but there's enough of information that you get the gist. And so if you have inquisitive young people and you're uncomfortable about giving them too much, then maybe not watch this. But I really don't think you really need to worry about it. It's actually a pretty, I would say, pretty, I don't know, wholesome is not the right word, but it definitely is a movie show that you could watch. It is a right now it's on Peacock, so I don't know if it's available anywhere else at this moment, but it's on Peacock and it's free at the moment. So if you like these kind of programming, these kind of movies, this kind of stuff, this kind of genre, this is right down your alley. If you don't, then probably don't watch it. It takes it. I can't remember how many seasons there are. I think 6.
Yeah.
I think 6. Don't quote me on that, but there's quite a few seasons, and with the seasons, each season is like it doesn't start off, oh well, it left off here, this was season whatever, and this was whatever year. It kind of jumps, so you can't start the series in the middle and be like, oh yeah, I know what's going on. No. I wouldn't recommend that because it's not a very good idea. And I will let my daughter tell you what she thought about the movie.
My review of the movie is pretty much the exact same because it's the same storyline basically of the show, just in general, like the type. My mom said, watch it with the whole family. I wouldn't watch it with young kids because I don't think young kids would really be interested in it. Now, if you have teens, you might watch it with them. Maybe they might be into it, maybe not. I know when my mom and my grandma would watch it when I was younger, I wasn't interested in it at all. But you never know. You might have a young child that might be interested in the show. You never know. But the movie was really good. It followed the same concept of the show, but there was a lot more interesting parts, we'll just say, um, in the storyline, and I really liked how it was the same but also different. Like, they brought back all the same actors and actresses to play the characters, so you don't have to worry about, oh, well, this person was playing this character in the show, but now they're different in the movie. You don't have to worry about that. They're the same people playing the same characters, and so that's really nice. You can't often get that. A lot of the times it's like, oh, well, this actor or actress is doing something else now, so we can't get them back. But luckily with the movie, they were able to get everyone to play their same roles. If I had to choose the show or the movie, I would choose the show. The movie was pretty good, but it kind of, in my opinion, paled in comparison to the show. I mean, it was not bad. I'm not going to say it was bad. It just wasn't what I exactly expected. I thought it was going to be there was going to be a lot more going on. Because Downton Abbey was a drama, so there was quite a bit of, like, scandal and all. And I feel like the movie didn't really touch on that nearly as much as the show. So, if I had to choose, I would choose the show. I'll let my mom tell you her opinion, though.
Downton Abbey, the movie, it was good. It kind of missed the mark a little bit to me. Not saying, and I loved the series when it was out and was and it was popular. I really enjoyed the series. The movie, there's all the characters are back, all the people are back, which is great. The bad thing is that the series had so much, you had peaks and you had valleys and you had peaks and you had valleys, and there just the movie didn't seem cohesive enough, and there was like at the end of the movie there was such a like, wait, is there gonna be another movie maybe, or is this just like you're kind of left with this like wanting more, like it didn't kind of left kind of in a lurch. One major critique I will definitely say, and I said this to my daughter, was this is supposed to be in the 1930s, 1940s. Okay, with that being said, women did not wear heavy makeup, were not like gussied up and all that. In the movie, all the women, even the housemaids, were wearing a ton of makeup. And I realize this is a movie, and so that the lighting is different and everything, but they had makeup that looked like they looked like they were going out on the town, and they were housemaids, and even the ladies of the house were wearing the same amount of makeup as the housemaids, and it was absolutely, to me, ridiculous. And I know that's like a small little thingy, but that's something that it's like, if you're going to be doing a movie or TV show that's supposed to be being authentic to the time period, that to me seems like a big piece, and this was a thing that got under my skin. The movie was okay. I do not think it was as good as the TV show or the series. I think that by far the publicity, the hoopla that went with the Downton Abbey movie was much more, bolstered than actually the movie was. I was very disappointed in that the movie was as it just missed the mark. It just didn't quite. I mean, I'm not saying it wasn't good, because it was, and there was still the same characters were still there, which was great, but it was not to my satisfaction. Not that that means a whole lot, but I would think that the person who wrote the series, he also wrote the movie, or wrote the storyline anyway. I would think that he would have wanted this to be his baby. He wanted it to be good, and it was, it was okay. I don't think it was as good as the publicity and the notoriety and all the hoopla that came out with, oh, Downton Abbey the movie, da 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 da, and it just didn't live up to the series, in my opinion. Anyways, guys, I know I said a lot there, but if you didn't like what we had to say, or you liked what we had to say, give us a comment, hit that like button, hit subscribe, and we now have a Patreon. So if you guys are interested in wanting to help us out, check that out. Check out Patreon, and the link will be down in the description box below. With that, guys, we're going to say we'll see you later, and see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.